The Washington Commanders were largely considered one of the worst teams in the NFL last year in 2024, or at least, 2023. 2024, that's not the case. Obviously beating the Bucs in the wild card round is awesome and everything, and they are the NFL's darlings right now because you talk about especially what Jayden Daniels has done. He's played beyond his years. He's extended plays, and really put his team in the best possible position to win. And I think that obviously he's a superstar. He's continuing to make plays and find a way to be that guy for the Commanders, but I think really what's most impressive about the Commanders is just from a defensive perspective as well, where, you talk about Dan Quinn and the things that he's faced to being the former head coach of the Falcons and everything. But, I mean, just defensively, they've come a long ways. And obviously what they've done with Jayden Daniels is also impressive. But I think for the Raiders, now, I know I'm going to get some flack for this, and I completely get it because we're still very early into the offseason process. We still got to get a head coach. We still got to get a general manager, not necessarily in that order. We still got a lot of things to figure out, and there's still going to be a lot of time between now and the draft, which we're happy to help you out with entertainment purposes between now and then. But I think the Commanders represent something that is obtainable for the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that the Raiders could be a team that, given all of the different wide net capabilities that they've cast with this new general manager and head coach capabilities, I think that the argument that they could be a team that makes the playoffs in 2025 is not out of the realm of possibility because, I mean, again, the Commanders are a great example of this. If you get the right head coach in there that can get the most out of the current roster as well as take in the new influx of players and get the most out of them as well, or at least have them perform right away, your team can win games. And the Commanders already winning a playoff game is obviously huge and all that kind of stuff. Jayden Daniels is playing like an MVP candidate. But with the Raiders, I think that you could look at a guy like Cam Ward, maybe even Shedeur Sanders, or a guy like Jalen Milroe. It just kind of depends on where you get him in the draft. Where can you build this defense up enough, especially in free agency? Can you get him enough weapons and can you get him enough help that ultimately all he's got to do is just go play ball. Like, not think too much about it. Just go do what they're capable of doing. And I'm not even saying that, Cam Ward or all them are anything like Jayden Daniels because that's clearly not even been close to being proven yet. Jayden Daniels is his own animal and has played very well this year. But I think that the message for the Commanders was very simple this year. Get your playmakers in space, let them make their plays and do their thing. And Jayden Daniels has done that. Could Cam Ward do the same thing for the Las Vegas Raiders? Absolutely. And I think that, getting the right GM and head coach in here could do wonders for this team, not just from a drafting perspective or a culture perspective, but also just getting the right guys in there just to do their jobs and play the best of their ability and really just let the chips fall where they may. Because let's be real, nobody and their mama, except maybe us, is expecting big things from the Raiders in 2025. I get it. But could it be something where they could be a team that gets the right head coach, gets the right quarterback in there and makes a run? I think it's possible. I think that obviously the Commanders are a really good example of that. And so, I think that the Raiders got their work cut out for them this offseason, and there's going to be a lot of decisions that need to be made, but don't count them out. This is still a good team. I do believe that down to my absolute soul. And plus, maybe I'm a little bit of a homer, but I don't care. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Can the Las Vegas Raiders, the 2025 Las Vegas Raiders, be the 2024 Commanders in that they make the playoffs and do shock the nation as long as they get the right head coach and general manager and quarterback in the building? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.